Welcome back, everyone. We are live. Haven't gone live in quite some time. Give the YouTube algorithm a minute to kick in here. It has been, I think, if I'm not mistaken, many, many, many months since we have gone live. At least a few months, right? Give the YouTube algorithm a chance here. What we're going to be doing in this video, you can tell by the title, tell by the thumbnail, is we're doing essentially a Q&A on based on my last video, right? So we talked about the EITC a few days ago, not the last video, the second to last video. We talked about the EITC. There we go. YouTube algorithm kicking in. We have some people joining us. If you are first joining us, let us know where you are tuning in from down below in the comment section or in the live chat. And also give this video a big thumbs up. Smash the like button if you are first joining us. I would appreciate that. There we go. We got some people going on. There we go. YouTube algorithm really kicking in now. Welcome back, everyone. We are doing a live Q&A session, essentially. We have already some comments from the Q&A, or rather the ITC video that we did a few days ago. So we already have some comments ready to go, and I have them on my phone right now, and we're going to answer those questions. But certainly, if you have any questions regarding the ITC, you could certainly put them in the chat or comment section as well. And for sure, Patricia, I know certainly people are skeptical. We have some critics and cynics here. That is totally understandable. But the fact is the ITC has been around forever, or at least many decades. It has just been expanded because of the American Rescue Plan, the latest stimulus package that was signed into law last year. So I know we have a lot of critics and cynics, but the fact is that this is a real thing that's been around. It's just been expanded because of the most recent stimulus package. So let's go ahead. We'll do a quick sound check before we even do get started. If I do sound good, of course, give this video a big thumbs up. You can also let me know that you do hear me because we haven't gone live. There we go. I do sound good. Okay, and we haven't gone live in a long time, so it's good to see you guys live once again on this Thursday evening. So, like I said, we already have some questions ready to go, but if you have some questions regarding the EITC, the Earned Income Tax Credit, then we could certainly address those. But before we do get started, as always, make sure you give this video a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button and have notifications turned on as well. And we've been doing this for the last few videos. If this video does get to 500 likes, we will give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. So get this video to 500 likes, and we'll do that on top of the cash giveaway that we'll be doing when we hit 20,000 subscribers. So ample cash to be given away. Tons of cash ready to go. You just got to help us out, folks. So thank you so much, Victor. For sure. We will give away that money. Just got to follow the rules. With that being said, let's get started and dive right into today's video. So the Earned Income Tax Credit, right? The reason why we brought it up a few days ago in my second to last video is because a lot of people were upset that we talk about the child tax credit all the time. And a lot of Americans do qualify for the child tax credit, but a lot of Americans also don't because they don't have qualifying children. Maybe their children are all grown up, so they cannot potentially, are eligible for the child tax credit, the CTC. That is totally understandable. Or maybe they don't fit the exact criteria and the guidelines, so that is totally okay. That is why the EITC is in existence. And the fact is that yes, if you have children, you could also qualify for the EITC. But the good news is that if you do not have any qualifying children, there's also ways that you could qualify for the EITC, the Earned Income Tax Credit. We talked about that in my video when we covered it a few days ago. That link will be down below in the comment section. This video is the Q&A where we're going to be talking about us and addressing some of these questions that people had. So the first thing that you have to understand is that there's a difference, right? There's a differential between the earned income and what's considered not earned income, right? So all income is not created equal. Well, you have to understand that there's a difference. And according to the IRS website, this is right on the irs.gov website, types of earned income is what you would expect, right? Wages, salary, or tips where federal income taxes are withheld on a W-2. Or this could also mean income from a job where your employer did not withhold tax. So that's also important. It doesn't necessarily mean that tax has to be withheld in order for it to be considered earned income. And we actually addressed this in one of the comments on my video from a few days ago. We'll get to that in a second. It could also be money made from self-employment. So this could be if you own or operate a business or a farm, maybe you're a minister or a member of a religious order, or you're a statutory employee and have income. It could also be benefits from a union strike. Many people don't know this, that it could actually be from a union strike. Certain disability benefits you got before you were the minimum retirement age. So this is a bit touchy, right? It's not an exact definition. It does not necessarily mean that disability automatically qualifies you. These are certain disability benefits. So do your due diligence. And also non taxable combat pay. This is on Form W 2. And also, if you claim non taxable combat pay as earned income, it may increase or decrease the amount of your EITC. So, also do a bit of research on that if you fit in that bracket. Very important though that earned income does not, that is true. All income matters, gun blazer blazing it all. That is true. Very true, very true. Now, earned income does not include pay you got for work when you were an inmate in a penal institution. So, important to understand. It also does not include interest and dividends. So, this is interesting because many people believe that interest and dividends is taxable income, which is the case, right? So, if you receive a dividend from a stock that you're holding, yes, it is taxable income, but it is not considered earned income. So, there is a dichotomy there. It also does not include pensions or annuities, does not include Social Security, does not include unemployment benefits, alimony, or child support. Now, let's address some of those comments and questions on the video. How is everyone doing? You enjoying the live so far? Definitely let us know. Give it a big thumbs up. Just want to check in with you folks. So let's take a look at the video where we addressed a few days ago the EITC. So we answered those comments, but I'm just assuming that all of you did not see my answers. That is totally okay. We're going to be pushing them out here in today's video, so that way you folks could understand exactly what is considered earned income and not earned income by these examples. So Joseph, okay, and this was right on the video itself. Okay, we do have some more people hopping on here. Guys, if you are first joining us, make sure you give this video a tremendous thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday evening. So Joseph had said, I have a question, Logan. If a person just collects Social Security and doesn't have enough income to file a tax return, how do they get their stimulus checks? So I assume he was referring to the earned income tax credit, right? Because this was a comment directly on the earned income tax credit video. So I assume he's referring to that, right? That range of money that you can receive depending on the qualifying children that you have and your income and certain thresholds. And the fact is that unfortunately, Social Security is not considered earned income. So you cannot receive the earned income tax credit if you're on Social Security. Another form of this question was asked by the username. This is not a personal opinion. This is not an endorsement from myself. This is just the username. I'm reading it out right here on the video. So just so you guys know, the username is Trump's Not Right for Us. Again, not a personal opinion or endorsement, just the name of the username that this gentleman or lady uses. And he said, or she, in all quotes, actually all caps rather, here is a very obvious question. What about non-filers who receive SSI, SSDI, SSA beneficiary incomes? Very good question. Need to know an answer. Please respond and give this answer. Appreciate it. All caps. Maybe it wasn't necessary. Maybe it didn't call for all caps, and also maybe a bit more punctuation, but that is totally okay. We're here to serve the people and make sure that you folks know exactly what's up. So I responded, and it was the same answer essentially as Joseph had asked. The fact is that people on Social Security, so this includes SSI, SSDI, right, SSA, Social Security Administration, unfortunately, that is not considered earned income. But we did have another question on the video, and this is very important to understand, is income, what we talked about it, right? Income where taxes are not withheld is considered earned income. So this person asked right here, gotta bring up the question. Right, okay, so Mark asked, does income from activities like Uber Eats or DoorDash count as earned income for qualifying purposes of EITC? So if you're an Uber driver, if you do any sort of side work, right, where the income tax is not withheld automatically. So you receive the money, but you're still subject to tax. That is taxable income. So you have to report that on your tax return. If you haven't been reporting that income, good luck because the IRS might come after you. Just letting you know because that is taxable income. If you receive any income whatsoever that where tax is not withheld, such as doing driving for Uber, or maybe you do some side work, right? Maybe you do handiwork, whatever it is on the side, and you receive that money, whether it's cash, whether it's online digitally through an app like Zelle or Venmo, that is money that is taxable, but the taxes are not withheld. So you have to report it. So he's asking, Mark is asking, can that qualify towards earned income, the earned income tax credit? And the answer is yes. Work like that is considered earned income. And yes, it does allow you to qualify for the earned income tax credit. There was a follow up question in that thread. So I had responded saying that yes, those companies do send 1099 forms and you must report the income. It is earned income. Mark then asked, how much earned income minimally, essentially the minimum amount, do you need to qualify for EITC? And not a hard answer there. The easy answer is that it has to be at least $1 of earnings. So that is all you need to have earned. So maybe you are on Social Security, right? And you're allowed to earn additional income and you earn at least $1 of earned income. Guess what? That can qualify towards the EITC. So just because you're on Social Security does not automatically disqualify you. It is possible that you can receive the EITC. You just have to have $1 of earned income, and it has to meet the criteria of what is considered earned income and what is not. Snake Finger saying my live chat does not update. What device are you watching on? Maybe you're watching on a device, or maybe you're having trouble with the Wi-Fi there. Not sure. I think I'm seeing it certainly populate here on my end, and it is going on here. Might have to look into that, but it should certainly register for you also maybe after this live. So check after the live, and you might be able to see the live chat replay is what it's called. So those are the questions that we had on the EITC on the video. If you folks have any other additional questions that you want to ask on this live right here, definitely let us know in the live chat. We'll give you a few seconds. Maybe I'll give you a minute to think of some questions in regards to the EITC. But it is certainly something that you want to take advantage of this tax season. On top of all the opportunities that are presented to us this tax season, whether it's the child tax credit, whether it is the recovery rebate credit, whether it is getting your other half of your child tax credit that you did not receive from July to December. There's so many different opportunities here this time around, this tax season, because of all these stimulus programs that were put in place last year. So you want to make sure that you get all the money that you're entitled to and eligible for, because there could just be money sitting that ultimately you'll never get because you didn't qualify or claim it on your tax return. So that's so important to understand. And you have to understand that the earned income tax credit is targeted towards lower to moderate earned income earning people, right? So it's not for the wealthy. It is for the everyday American, right? The lower to middle income American. And what people don't understand is that, right, that you think you have to have kids to qualify for this income. That is not the case. You can have zero qualifying children and still qualify for the EITC. So that's what's so great about the EITC. You do not have to have qualifying children in order to qualify for it and claim it. So my Earth family says, thank you for keeping us in the loop. Absolutely. That is my job. Tax exempt on your tax return. So Sandra, are you asking if the child support payments themselves qualify as earned income, or is this a totally different topic and has nothing to do with the ITC? Maybe you want to just clarify that for us, and we can get you that income, that information rather. Give you a second to answer there. Sandra has not answered. Okay, just typing something in the chat here. Sandra, are you there? We want to answer your question. This is a good question. All right, maybe she left. Who knows? Or maybe she'll come back. All righty. Well, the child tax credit, or rather the child support, rather, is not considered earned income. So it is not considered earned income. If that was your question, maybe she had a different question. Snake Finger is asking how many stimulus credits did we receive? I received 1,400. I assume you mean checks, stimulus checks. Exactly what is your question there in regards to the earned income tax credit? This would be more a question for the recovery rebate credit, rather, wouldn't necessarily be geared towards the EITC. And also, just off the top of my head, that is a good thing to bring up, is that stimulus checks, no matter what your income is, whether you make $0 or whether you make six figures, it does not matter. Stimulus checks, you do have to report them on your tax return. You do have to claim them on your tax return, no matter how much you make. So just letting you folks know that you do have to, say that you receive them on your tax return. Now, they are not considered taxable income, right? Stimulus checks do not get taxes taken out of them. That is 100% yours to keep, but you still have to claim it on your tax return and show that you actually did receive that money. But what exactly is your question there, Snake Finger? And Sandra, okay, Sandra's here. She did answer. Okay, took a little bit there, but she said as payer. Not exactly sure what her question is there, but we are. Brenda, what exactly is your question? Also, perhaps we could elaborate a little bit further here. We want to get some answers to the people. Stop holding it against husband and wife being married. Not exactly sure what your question is there, but the live is getting a little bit long. So I'll tell you what, you could have your questions down below in the comments section on the replay of this live, and we'll be sure to answer you folks. Don't want to make this live too long. We don't, want to go on 20 minutes plus. I just wanted to answer some of the questions in regards to the EITC. But if you have any questions, specifically, definitely let us know in the comments section down below on the replay of this live, and we can try our best to answer them for you folks. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this live. Hope that clarified some things for you in regards to the ITC. Hope you understand what is considered earned income and what is not considered earned income. Hope the questions that the people asked on the previous video on the EITC also answered some of your questions, and that clarified some of the EITC questions that you perhaps had, right? Maybe you already filed a tax return. You can actually file an amended return and get some of that money back doing the EITC. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did get value out of it, give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button. I would appreciate that. And if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button and have notifications turned on as well. And if you want to get some free stocks, all me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. That is correct. We already answered that previously in this live, but you can watch the replay. Patricia. And if you want to connect me on social media outside of YouTube, I am on Instagram at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN. And that link is also down below in the description to my Instagram. With that being said, I hope you folks enjoy this one. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care for now.